All right, everybody. Welcome to the Gratitude Marketing Masterclass. How to create more sales and profit in your business without spending a fortune on ads. My name is Michael Bridgman, and I will be both your guide and host for today's masterclass. And I want to start things off by asking you a question. Are you looking to increase the amount of growth that you've got in your business, while at the same time generating more sales, more profit, and actually solving the code of giving yourself more free time? That was the question that I was asking myself when I started to really get out of the jail, the prison that my business had wrapped me in. And that was the question that I was posing to myself when I was able to accelerate up and out of where I was in my business and really got some incredible traction. Now, today's masterclass, you guys, is going to feature some phenomenal secrets. So these are the three primary secrets that I've used to grow my business. We're going to go into those in just a little bit. But before we jump into that, because I know that's what you're here for, you want to find out what gratitude marketing is all about. You want to find out how this masterclass can help you grow your business. And you want to find out what Thank You Media can do to help you get to that next level in your business. I know that's what you're here for. But before we get there, I just want to say thank you. I want to acknowledge you for being on this masterclass. I know that the one resource that we never get back, you can't buy more of it and you can't create more of it, is your time. So I just want to be very upfront and say, I acknowledge the fact that you're putting in some time to this masterclass. I want to thank you for it. And my role here, my hope is that I'm able to deliver an incredible amount of value over the next 90 minutes to really help your business go to the next level. That's what I hope for you, and that's what I'm going to be. That's what we're going to be guiding you on this journey for. All right. So let's get through that and what makes this masterclass a little bit different. Doug, it's not clicking through. There we go. So why is this masterclass different? It's actually live. Hey everybody, so this is a live masterclass, right? I can pick up my marker here and I can say hello, if everybody can actually read that. So this is a live masterclass. This is not a recording. This is not a sales video that you're watching online. This is actually a live masterclass, which is great because you get the chance to interact as we move throughout this masterclass. And ultimately, you know that this is not a recording loop. These are tried, tested, and proven strategies that I'm going to be giving to you, and demonstrative and actual traction secrets that we're going to be giving to you over the course of this live. These are things that we're using right now inside our businesses to really get great growth. All right? Can switch back now, Doug. Thank you. So I hope you guys understand that it's a total live event, and that what we're going to be teaching you on today is totally proven theory. Still not cooperating with my mouse, I think. Hang on a sec, everybody. There we go. This is not theory, all right? What we're going to be talking about today is actual stuff that we've put in place, because isn't that what you want? In the end, as business owners, there's lots of theory out there. There's lots of ideas out there, right? Am I right? Lots of ideas. What's going to give you the traction? What's going to give you the actual momentum that you need to reach that next level of success? That's what we're here for, all right? So we have a few specific goals with this masterclass. First off, we want to show you how you can increase your business without actually increasing your workload. Because as business owners, we're already working hard, right? We're already got lots of things on the go. So the ultimate goal is to be able to grow your business, but not have to actually drastically increase the amount of work that you have to do. In fact, the great thing about what I've been able to accomplish with my businesses is they've not only grown to great points for me, but they've also unlocked time freedom for myself. And that's what we're going to get into. We're going to reveal how your marketing can be actually filling your wallet rather than emptying it. And we're going to uncover the unfair advantage that I have used to rapidly grow my brick and mortar business and make it, no word of a lie, 5,000% more profitable than it was just 3 years ago. That is a huge leap in profitability, and yourselves, or any of the businesses that you have a chance to work with can all take advantage of what it is that we're going to be teaching today. Now, are you in the right place? Well, ultimately, this masterclass is for you if you have a services business, if you have a retail business, if you have a manufacturing business. A lot of businesses that are in the manufacturing world, they don't believe that gratitude marketing can really work for them. Let me tell you, they've had huge results with these concepts and this stuff that we're going to be showing you today, okay? If you own a mature business, so your business is already established, it's got customers, it's rolling along, but you want to take it to that next level, this works great for you. Or if you're just getting started, what if you don't have a lot of customers to start with? What if right now you're in a position where you're just gathering momentum for your business? You're just getting the ball rolling. This whole masterclass is going to be valuable for that, and it's going to give you some phenomenal ideas and secrets on how you can really jumpstart that growth. If your business is offline or online, the practices that we're going to show you today, the strategies and the ideas that you can put in place, all of it is practical for either form of business style. And what's great about this is that you don't have to be a marketing genius to really pull it off. You don't have to be a marketing guru to make sense of what it is that we're going to be showing you today. But if you are a marketing genius, if that is you, then I'll tell you right now, you're also going to get great value out of what we're going to talk about today. So this masterclass has lots and lots of material to be able to cover for you. You can apply in a variety of different types of business. Now, this isn't for you if you're looking for something that's just going to bang, that's a magic pill that you're looking that's just going to switch your business into some new way of profitability. Okay, this isn't a magic pill. What we're going to be showing you in this masterclass today are proven strategies, but they don't just magically work for you overnight. You've got to work with these tools and all these systems to ensure that they put that in place. All right, so I hope I've got everybody on board then with that idea. That ultimately we're not selling some blind fire by night here system. This is a proven set of ideas and strategies that you can put in place in your business, but that they require you to make sure that they're working properly. The great part is that through our programs, we actually guide you how to make sure that they're working properly, so you don't have to worry about any of that on your own. Because isn't that the worst type of advice? Is just to be given this like extensive to-do list from some business coach, and ultimately now you're looking at an even bigger workload. That's not what you want. You want tried, tested, proven systems and strategies that somebody can guide you with to get better results. Am I right? Yeah. So to go into this a little bit deeper, right? I just wanted to make sure that you understand exactly where I'm coming from. So guys, it's very, very important that whatever dream or passion you have to be building your business, it's totally authentic and it's completely real and it's completely legitimate. So if let's say you're a chiropractor, okay? And if people play with their children and their grandchildren, you wanted to cure them of pain that was being caused to them, right? You wanted to genuinely help people, right? And those dreams that you have, where you're just going and what you want to are, and I want to encourage you to go after those amazing. Don't lose its owner and being a chiropractor. Those are actually two different jobs. You didn't know, you didn't necessarily realize when you got into business for yourself that you had to become not just a pets to vets pet taxi service provider, you also had to become a business owner, right? You not only had the service or the product that you were making, that you were going to deliver this experience to your clients with, but you also now have to understand systems and operations and payroll and bookkeeping and budgeting. It's a whole different realm. It's not your fault. All right, it's not your fault that being a business owner and being good at what you do are actually two different things. And the fact is that it's a scary place to be, to realize that you are great at what you do, but your business isn't thriving yet. That's a scary place to be. And I know because I was totally there, completely there, right? And in the end, it's People can come into your life and mentorship and guidance, and there's opportunities to grow, but are they always the right things to tackle? I was unsure myself, in fact. And it took me taking a leap of faith into someone who I thought could be a mentor for me that wound up completely revolutionizing the way my business worked and has changed my life entirely. So I get the trepidation, but sometimes you just gotta, as as my friend Doug would tell me, you just gotta jump off the cliff and grow your wings on the way down sometimes. Take that leap of faith. Because I'll tell you right now, there are people coming for your clients. If you're anything like my business was, there are big box stores and there are chain stores that are coming after my client. They want to put me out of business. That's what they want to do. Their business model is to come after my clientele, tell them to go to their businesses and not mine, and they are not going to stop. They are big, huge corporations, and they don't care about me. All they care about is their bottom line and their shareholders. And frankly, those are the people that you and I fight back against all the time. Those are the type of corporate entities that we are up against and that we need to push back against. And I'm here to tell you that there are people who can guide you. There are systems out there that can give you the upper hand and give you an advantage, like I received, like I learned how to do, give you that advantage that those big, huge corporations, they can't even remotely think to do. All right? So I just want to make sure that you understand that and that what we're going to be talking about today is something that I want to encourage you to take a deep look at and see how it can apply to your dreams. All right? So let's jump back to the PowerPoint, please, Doug. Thank you. So before I dive too deep into the secrets, you guys, of what I want to reveal today, I just want to make sure you understand a little bit about my journey. So is it okay with you? Would it be all right with you if I share just a touch of my journey? Because in the end, it's that journey that really, to be totally honest with you, has given me the chance to speak here with you today, has given me the chance to show you what it is that we're going to be all about. So if it's okay with you guys, if it's all right with you, I'd like to be able to share that. Is that okay with you guys? Okay, perfect. So once again, my name is Michael Bridgman, and I've been an entrepreneur for over 10 years, nearly 12 years, in fact. I've run different types of businesses. So I've been in the restaurant industry. I've been in the professional artist world. I have helped nonprofits. And one of my current businesses is in the pet world, which you can see right there. My company is Just About Pets. And that's the business that I really used as my own private laboratory to make sure that what I'm talking to you guys about today works. And it's worked so well, in fact, that I've been hired as a business coach for well over, gosh, it's almost a year and a half now. I've been coaching businesses, guiding them to new levels of success, and employed by even different companies to come in and coach their clients and their students as well. So, and when I have to tell you, when I first got started in my brick and mortar business, it's my family's company. And when I took it over, you guys, it was bleak. In fact, to say that it was bleak is putting it nicely. If you can imagine, we were looking at a line of credit that was deep into nearly $5,000 into the line of credit, which isn't a ton of money. But the real problem was every single credit card that business had was completely maxed out. And the business owed the CRA $120,000. And if anybody knows anything about owing a debt to the CRA, you accumulate interest almost by the second. And then what happens is you not only get that interest, but then you get penalties. And then what they do is they take that lovely interest, they apply it to the penalty. Then the next day, they apply another penalty that has to do with the interest and the penalty that was accumulated on the original amount. So it was a dire circumstance. In fact, when I took it over, I guess we were probably within about 60 days of going not only bankrupt, but my mom and my sister probably losing their house. They had put their house up as collateral to be able to secure the lease on the building that we were operating our business out of. And it was pretty bleak. And to say that it was a lot of hard work is putting it mildly. But you know what the great thing is, you guys, is that was just It was just an amount of work and come up with a strategic plan, but there is a sunshine to that because in the end, we were able to push that business well over the $1 million in revenue mark. And not only that, but we get well over 20,000 clients every single year into my brick and mortar business. And we've won multiple customer service awards. We win them almost every single year. And I don't tell you this to brag. What I'm telling you this is that I have been through the crucible of building a business and I know what it's like to really push through these things, okay? So I can completely empathize with where you're at. Yeah, my clicker's not working, Dougie. This is kind of what the store looked like when I took it over, just to give you a bit of an idea. And then this is what it looks like. And this picture is actually old. I've done a renovation to the store. In fact, I need a new picture. But as you can see, there's been quite the transition already. Lots of new flooring, everything else. We put nearly $100,000 into the building to get it updated and make it look pretty. And I show this just so that you guys see that there's a progression to my journey as well, from where we were to where we are now, and to being able to cater to over 20,000 clients every single year. And what's hilarious is I didn't start out being a business owner, right? I was a professional artist. And yes, that is me on the left with the red vest and the really cool skater hair. That's me right there. I was a total artist, you guys. And like many of you, I stumbled into entrepreneurship. I stumbled into it. Didn't realize this was where my life was going to go. And so like you, I wasn't, like a lot of you, I wasn't prepared to be a business owner. I had to learn this stuff. I had to figure it out. In essence, I had to bang into a whole lot of stuff to make sure that I could find my way through. But what's great is that now that I've done that, I really found my calling. Because through this whole process, I realized that it was really important for me to be able to share that wisdom, because it is bleak what you get to. And the vanquish on the other side, the victory for me, is that wasn't that just that we catered to over 20,000 clients a year, because I love helping the pets that we help every single year. But the victory for me, you guys, and what I hope you feel as well, is that it gave me my time freedom. This is my beautiful son. His name is Alexander. He actually turned 9 months today. It is 9-month birthday today. He was born December the 19th, 2017. He's a cutie pie, and he is absolutely fills my heart every single day. But you know what's amazing? Is the business that I've been able to build, the beautiful team that I've been able to assemble, give me the opportunity to spend mornings with Alex, right? To not have to be worried about opening my store. And it's not just because I have a great team. It's the systems. It's the program that I've developed from using my business. And it's all of those systems and pieces that we've put in place that permit me this type of time freedom. And that's what I want to bless you with. That's what I hope that when we're done with our Gratitude Marketing Masterclass today, you'll realize that that's the gift that I want to give to you, is get your time back. As I started off today with, I know that the one thing you don't have any more of is time. It's the one resource you cannot buy and you can't create. So I just want to make sure that that's really clear. Is the biggest blessing that I've got from being able to build a business is knowing that regardless of whether I show up or not, my business will work, my team will do fabulously, and they'll get amazing results. And I don't have to be there to hold everybody's hand. And that's the type of thing that everybody wants, right? That's the type of thing that we want to drive our businesses towards, right? Is to get there. So on this journey, I learned a lot of different things, and this is one of the big pieces, okay? Isn't this important? Work smarter, not harder, all right? Now, if you're like me as a business owner, quite often I hear this term, and for the longest time, I thought, that's great. I don't know what that means. I've got no idea what that means. No clue what this actually means. The fact of the matter is, it's kind of a little different for all of us. But what I realized for me was it was about this. It was about this. Now, this isn't just about time. I want to show you guys a little quick diagram here. So we're going to switch to the whiteboard in just a sec. But I want to show you guys something that revolutionized the way I thought about my business. And that's what our Gratitude Marketing Masterclass is really all about. Okay, so can everybody see me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me okay. At the whiteboard here, yeah, okay, cool. Oh, we'll get rid of the hello. We don't need that. So when I was studying how to make my business better, there was a diagram that I realized was super important for me. Okay, so that diagram looks like this. Can everybody see that okay? So ultimately, if you look at this, right, what type of a shape is it in? It's an hourglass, okay? We just saw the image of the hourglass. This is kind of like an hourglass. Here's the thing. Successful businesses are all shaped this way. And a lot of my business clients go, well, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I'll explain. What happens is you have got clients, okay? They come in to the top of your hourglass. So clients are coming in the top, okay? And what they go through is a process of learning about your company. They learn about your company. They learn that they may want your service. They develop a relationship with you. They get an offer from you, and eventually they come down to this point right here. This middle section, you guys, is the sale. This is when they buy, right? So this little section right here is when they buy. This is the sales point. Everything before this and everything after this, right? I call it the 2% and 49% and 49%. Okay? Everything after this moment here, when they decide to buy from your company, everything after this is all operations. Okay? So this is the creation of the product or the delivery of the product they've purchased, the servicing of the client if you're selling a service product. This is the phone calls. This is everything that you require to deliver what it is that you have sold to the client. All right? 49% of your business. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, well, that's like most of what I do, Michael. That's almost everything I do throughout the day is servicing my client, right? That's where the struggle is for most entrepreneurs. Because the top part here, all of this whole 49%, this is your marketing. All of that is your marketing. So what I'm getting at is the lesson that I had to learn as a business owner was to understand this diagram. I spent almost every waking moment of my time in my business in operations. That's where I was. I spent almost all of it in here. You know, and I'm sure you may be the same. You know, I know people that they spend almost all of their time, they're in the service delivery business. They deliver product or they deliver different things. They're driving around their truck to deliver almost all day long. A lot of mechanics, a lot of service providers are all in here. They spend most of their time in their operations. Now, the thing is, if you're not spending any of your time in marketing or very little of it, you don't have a constant, steady flow of clients pouring into your business. Successful businesses spend nearly 49% of their resources on their marketing. And that's not always just ads. That's the key. It's not always just ads. But there's a lot of energy and focus put on their marketing. Sometimes they're doing the work for the marketing. Sometimes they're hiring an agency. Sometimes they're just doing things that are creative. But the fact is, 49% of their resources go into marketing. This is when a business is healthy and successful. And if you think about it, great entrepreneurs in the world, this is exactly how their businesses are designed. And the great entrepreneurs of the world, they live right here. They're in the selling spot all the time. If you're Richard Branson, you're selling your next idea to your teams, right? So if you're a local business owner, you may be the person that's on your retail desk. So you're selling the product at that moment. That's where your position is, right? And it's very important, I hope you guys understand, that we get this idea of how this hourglass is shaped. And what's great about this is if it is an hourglass, and this precludes to the gratitude marketing part of things, is what do you do with an hourglass once the sand has passed through to the other side? you flip it. You flip it. And then you allow those clients to pour back through your marketing and sales funnel again, back into your product and service delivery. Once they've done that process, you can flip it again. And over and over and over again. And that is the sign of a very healthy business. And this was a huge part of what I was able to learn that massively changed the profitability of my business. Okay? Now, what I want to get at is that as a business owner, I want you to just take a moment and think about your business. Do you feel it's perhaps shaped like this, right? So you have very little resources going into your marketing and most of your time is spent in operations. A lot of business owners are that way, that's for sure. Or you do a ton of work in marketing and you don't do a ton of your work in your operations, and you could be leaking out money from that perspective. So these are really important things to take into context when you're thinking about your business. All right? So let's jump back. Okay. When I discovered this, you guys, I have to admit, my life was, I was in a really tough spot. My life had gone to the dogs, as it were. I'll never forget, it was a February, and it was 3.5 years ago. And I can still hear the rain hitting the windows on the outside of my office. And I remember just feeling this absolute level of despair. I had grown the company. So we had grown the company to doing almost $700,000 a year in revenue, which is not a ton, but it's nothing to scoff at. And there was no profit. And I was so frustrated. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Everything I tried, everything I put effort in, it would grow the company, but there was no profitability. We'd sink money into marketing and ads especially, and we'd get new clients, but it was so expensive to do this ad work that in the end, it was almost better to keep the money in my pocket than it was to spend it. You know, and I don't know if you felt that way before, but a lot of the time companies buy ads and they're like, I might as well just kept the money. Kept it in my pocket rather than just forked it over because there was nothing in return, right? And I was desperate, you guys. I was looking at a line of credit that had been extended to $30,000. We were all the way in. I had a $20,000 in-debt MasterCard, and I had an American Express card that was well over $5,000. The debt was looming, and I couldn't work any harder. I'd worked so hard for many, many years to get the business to where it was, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? And I'll tell you, I was so stuck. I felt like I was at the bottom of this absolute pit, and I had no idea how to get myself out of it. I had no clue. I was at my wit's end. And I remember saying to my mom, because she was sitting across from me, and I was crying because I was so frustrated. I wasn't sad, but I was frustrated. And you know the other thing I was totally ashamed. Because I didn't know how to look at my staff and tell them I had no idea how to lead them out of this problem. I didn't know how to look at my staff and tell them I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make their payroll next week. I didn't know. I didn't have any more answers for them. And I was completely stuck. And it was at that point that I had to realize it didn't matter how hard I worked. It didn't matter what I put into practice. It didn't matter any of those things if I wasn't doing the right things. If what I was practicing, if what I was putting into place, if my understanding of business didn't evolve, I wasn't going to get out of this problem. It was just going to get worse. And I had to make a choice. I decided at that point that what I knew wasn't enough. What I knew was not enough to get me to the next level of my business. I had a responsibility to my clients, I had a responsibility to my team, and I had a responsibility to my family to figure this out. And I realized that what I knew at that time just wasn't enough. And this is when I started to find out what I'm going to share with you. This is when I started to discover it. Was in that process, I realized, man, I got to take this to another level of understanding and knowledge. I have to go to that next point. And that's when I started to push myself. And I'll tell you right now, I dug into the one thing that I knew I didn't understand very well, because I figured out operations, I understood customer service. It was marketing that I didn't get. The black hole of my business was marketing, because I couldn't trust that things that I did to market and grow my business were rhythmically, steadily going to be delivering me clients. That was the fear. Is that the fear for you? Is that you're not sure how the next batch of new clients is going to come through the door? Because here's the trouble. You will lose 30% of your clients every single year. It's just a fact. Most of them will move on. They move on for a variety of different reasons. It doesn't matter, but a lot of them move on. So if you're prepared to lose 30% of your clients every year with an uncertainty as to how you're going to replace them and grow, then I'll tell you right now, you're in the exact right place, because that's where I was, that's what I've learned, and that's what I want to share with you. So are you guys okay now if I start to share that process? If I start to share what it is that I want to, that those secrets that I discovered, are you guys okay with me moving on to that now? Awesome. So what really is gratitude marketing? Because that's the question, right? That's the thing that we want to figure out. So ultimately, the first thing we want to do with gratitude marketing, and this is really simple, you guys, is to create raving clients that want to talk about your business. We systemize the process of creating those raving clients, okay? And then ultimately, that leads to business success. And there was a couple of numbers that really popped out that made this concept and this theory so interesting for me, which is why I put it into practice, why I tested it with my own hard-earned dollars, my own client base, and why I've been able to help other businesses use these same practices to grow. And it's just that simple. Create raving clients, systemize that process of marketing, that will lead you to business success. Bang, bang, bang. Very straightforward. So these are the secrets that I want to reveal today. Okay? Secret number one, the dark truth behind buying ads and why gratitude marketing is so much better and why you're going to love it. Secret number two is how to discover your inner gratitude marketing guru and take the guesswork out of your marketing. All right? Because many of us are marketing in the dark. Who here as a business owner is marketing in the dark? You're not sure exactly who you're talking to. You're not sure what you're saying. You're not sure why you're saying it, how you're saying it, or what you're saying it for. It's called marketing in the dark. All right? And secret number three is how gratitude marketing can get you amazing results. And here's the magic, you guys, even if you don't have a marketing budget. Would you like to get great results in business growth from a marketing strategy and system that you actually don't even have a budget for right now? Is that something that you would like? Awesome, because that's what we're going to show you. Now, this is how most marketing works. All right? This says, the box is talking to the lady and it says, but enough about me. What about you? What do you think of me? Right? Most marketing and most branding talks exactly this way. It's all about the company. It's all about the product. It's all about them. Okay? But the golden cog to your business is your client, not your product and service. Big, huge switch in thinking when it comes to your marketing and your advertising. The golden key to being able to build a phenomenal business and systemize it and then get your time back, be free of the bonds of your business, is your clients. The more clients you can pour through your business, the more successful it will become, the better your business will thrive, and as that happens, the more of your life you get back. That's the real key, guys, is to keep that in mind. So secret number one, the dark truth about buying ads and why gratitude marketing is better. So ultimately, advertising has evolved over the course of the last 100 years quite extensively. And the practices that we were putting in place throughout those 100 years, to be honest with you, they stopped working a while ago, but the ad companies haven't caught right up yet. So this here is exactly how most advertising companies have evolved in the last 100 years, and you can see it right in front of you. There's the Barker type, then there was the 1950s and all the different subtle ways of creating personality and manipulation in the marketing. There's the 70s and 80s where it was just everything was fabulous and rosy, right? And then we got into the 2000s where essentially you would hit a landing page of something, or you would go to a website and the little bots, the little systems that are on the web would follow you around for months on end, showing you ads and everything else. And then along comes ad blocking. So now you can choose whether you see those ads that are following you around all over the place or not, right? The traditional forms of advertising, you guys, are dead. They're finished. And I've got the numbers to follow it up, right? Ultimately, in my business, there was 2 years where I spent money on ads for the radio station. So over those 2 years, and these are real numbers, I spent about $18,000 in radio ads over 2 years because I thought, you know, they're going to reach a big wide audience. They'll be able to hear my message and they'll come into my store to buy. That's the premise behind ads. With a 10% marketing budget, which is not too high or too low, it's pretty average, I would have had to have created $180,000 worth of new business for those radio ads. Would you guys agree? Right? Pretty straightforward numbers. Here's the thing. I didn't even come close to those numbers with those radio ads. And when they talk about the idea of brand recognition, brand awareness, there's no quantifiable dollar amount attached to that idea. So did these ads work? Absolutely not. They didn't create $180,000 of direct new revenue. And even if I thought they were helping me somewhat, I'd have no way of quantifying it. Right? So one of the keys of gratitude marketing is that everything you do inside your marketing structure is stuff that you can measure. You can monitor it and you can make sure that it's growing for you. Now, a really good friend of mine, she has a wonderful company here in the local area that I live in. She has basically an HVAC style company, okay? And she's been working with the Yellow Pages for a long time. And when I was coaching her and when I was helping her, we started to get into her marketing budget. And we started to talk about it and take a look at some things. And ultimately, this is what she revealed to me. And trust me, you guys, when she started to get into this, she was terrified. She was freaked right out of what these numbers actually were saying. And the biggest part that freaked her out was she had no idea whether any of this was producing results or not. So she'd been working with the Yellow Pages for several years. She'd spent over those 4 years, because she spent $6,000 a month, $6,000 a month in Yellow Pages ads. All right? So her average or her ad spend for the Yellow Pages over the course of those 4 years was $288,000. That's a lot, right? $288,000. Her budget was about the same for marketing that my business's was. So she would have had to have created $2.88 million in new revenue to pay for those Yellow Pages ads. That is a ton of business over 4 years for her, right? And her business has not grown that much in 4 years. I was looking at the numbers. And she was so distraught, you guys. When it came down to it, she looked at this and she was like, why am I doing this, Michael? Why am I stuck in this position? And she had, I think it was about 8 months left on her Yellow Pages contract. And man, oh man, she was totally distraught because all she saw was money being burned out of her pocket because there was no way to quantify the value of what she was actually getting. And that's the thing with marketing, right? Is that when you're marketing in the dark, we just simply buy ads because it's easy. And that's the thing we want to help encourage you guys to take a long look at. But she was totally stuck. And I'm sure you've encountered similar situations before. Now, with Gratitude Marketing, we reverse this equation. So what does that mean? Ultimately, that means that we would rather develop a system for you guys that there may be an $18,000 cost to the system, but you've sold $180,000 to incur that cost. So we reverse the equation, and it makes your business so much more stable and so much more profitable. So the gratitude marketing concept is ultimately, guys, rewarding your clients for doing business with you. saying thank you to them to turn them into those raving clients we were talking about before, and then participating in reciprocity. In other words, giving to potential clients, giving to prospects, reaching out to them in order for them to do business with you. That's a big part of gratitude marketing, is those two pieces fitting together. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope that makes sense to you guys, is that in the end, this allows you to way more effectively control your marketing budget. Now, why is gratitude marketing better? So as I was saying, companies lose nearly 30% of their clients every single year, right? And a Forbes study shows us that, and it's been studied many times otherwise as well, it is 6 to 7 times more expensive to get sales from a new client than it is to get sales from an existing client. And if you think about it, by retaining only 5% more clients over the course of years, you can see a profitable increase of 5% to 95% in your business. That's how I was able to go from literally $2,000 in profit to 5,000% more over the course of just a few short years, was putting these theories into practice. And then when clients become those raving fans like we talked about, they rapidly multiply your business and they become ambassadors for your company in the community. In fact, when we have a client on our social media pages that decides to say something maybe negative or not entirely positive about our company, just about pets, what happens is we actually have clients, if you can imagine, come to bat for us. So recently, we had a client that was complaining on our page because their dog had a cough after they left our business. And it was hilarious. It was amazing to me, actually, to watch as our clients, these raving fans that love doing business with us, completely came to bat for our company and explained to this woman in a very polite way all the things that we do well, but why all this stuff happened, and just going to bat for our company and really being positive about us. And in the end, what's amazing is it turned that client's opinion around of our company completely, a full 180 degrees. Those are the types of clients that you want, right? Isn't that the type of client that you're looking for? And that's the type of client that gratitude marketing can forge for you. And we proved it. So in 2015, 2016, these are our actual profits from that business. We only made $2,200 that year. That's it. Right? We did almost $680,000 in business, and that's what we were left with at the end. And when I look back on it, you know where my big black holes were in that budget? My advertising. Advertising. We spent almost $60,000 that year doing different types of marketing and advertising, and it barely touched the growth of our business. And that's clear, $2,200 in profit. You can't run a business like this, you guys. It's choking. Am I right? So this was a real struggle for me, and this is what it was in 2015-16 that I broke down. 2016, 2017, I started to learn. I started to really study how to make things better in my business. And this is a big part of secret number one, is the things that I studied here and improved our marketing so that we now made $18,000 in profit. A big transition, a big jump, as you guys can see. That's 9 times the amount of profit. Pardon me. Big difference, huge difference, right? Now we were getting traction. Now what was great about that is, I don't know about you guys, but when you do something that works, you start to get confident with it, right? You start to feel good about it, right? I mean, here we are, we're doing more gratitude marketing things. We're being thankful to our clients. We're putting in loyalty programs that can help them continue to come back into our business and spend more money because they love working with us. We're putting in these things and we're getting results. So now suddenly as a team, we're getting excited, right? I remember my staff being super excited about some of the things we're putting in place and how they were working, and excited because the clients were excited. You ever had that experience where your clients are just super excited about using your service and how confident it makes you feel and how good it makes you feel inside? And that has an effect. It literally does. Because the next year, my 2017-2018 year that we just finished up, We did $102,000 in profit. That's after expenses. That's after giving myself a raise. That's after all of those things. So a big, huge leap in profit, right? Makes a massive difference for our business. It's a 5,000% increase in just over 2 years. So a big, huge difference. And now you may be thinking, well, Michael, I don't have repeat customers. That's not part of my business. And why should I reward my existing clients? Well, I was working with a client recently, you guys, who sells swimming pools. So they have these really cool little swimming pool systems. And he said the same thing to me. Well, people don't need another swimming pool every couple of months, Michael. How is this going to work? Well, in the end, what he was able to do, and we were able to work out some systems for, was that when he installed those swimming pools, right, they were able to do all sorts of cool pictures and things like that to make the client feel amazing about their new swimming pool. And they were working on developing a referral program that allowed themselves to recommend their neighbors, their friends, and their family to get one of these swimming pools. So they may have not turned that client into a repeat customer, but what they did was being thankful to them and offering them a way to practice reciprocity back. Those clients are now out there and they are doing the same thing. They're recommending people buy these amazing pools and install them. Huge difference, right? So even if you don't have repeat customers, there's all sorts of gratitude marketing ways in which you can still explode your business. And paying to reward your existing clients, I don't think I have to go back to these numbers, but I will. Paying to reward my existing clients grew my business massively. So the idea of reciprocity and practicing that is huge for your business, and you can put these same practices into place. In fact, we're going to show you how. Our program walks you right through that process. So secret number 2, how to discover your inner gratitude marketing guru and take the guesswork out of your marketing. Because I don't know if you're anything like I was, but I was not a marketing genius. In fact, I'm still not a marketing genius, okay? That is not something this is just a system that you guys can pour into, all right? I learned these things through practice and everything else, so you can do the same. And a lot of the time when you're looking at your marketing, this is how it probably feels. You have this long list of to-do things that you want to do. But in the end, as a business owner, you just want to take a pill and make it all happen, right? Just make this happen. Well, there's some little tricks that I've learned that I'm going to share with you right now that make your marketing so much easier. All right? First off, as we've referenced before, your clients being the golden cog of your business, they are the key, you guys. If you want to find out what it is that your customers love and want, what type of gratitude systems you can put in place for your business, you can just ask them, right? Do contests, do customer surveys, gather in this information, right? Because once you have it, then you can do all sorts of amazing things to really reward your clients. So you can just ask them. Think about your ideal client and what would motivate them to do more business with you. And from that point forward, it's really simple to start to develop wonderful marketing strategies and gratitude marketing systems that can really implore those clients to come back into your business. Keep visiting you or recommending you and being really vocal about how fabulous you and your business are. We use customer service and contests all the time to help grow our business. And now you may be thinking, well, I don't have time to gather all this info and I don't have the right tools to do it. Well, a friend of mine, he owns a local restaurant, you guys. And he has a very powerful loyalty program inside his restaurant, but he doesn't use it that often. And what we discovered, that he was spending $1,200 every month on a newspaper ad in the local newspaper. Okay, so he's spending money, he's buying this ad, he puts a bunch of time into this ad to create it, comes up with great deals every single month and puts that out into the marketplace with this newspaper. And he was under the assumption that this newspaper ad was working great because whenever he'd put the ad out, he'd put it out on a Thursday, that weekend he'd get a big influx of business from people bringing in the ad. Okay, so he's under the assumption that this ad is working really, really well. Well, if you think about it, he was spending $1,200 a month for this ad, and he was doing it for 8 years. I don't need to tell you that that's just under $100,000 in ad spending. And he had a marketing budget that was once again similar to mine. So I asked him, I said, Joe, did you create $1 million in revenue from this ad? And he looked at me and he was like, well, I have no idea. I don't know how much I created from this ad. All I know is I put it out there, we get some business in, right? And what I said to him is I said, well, why wouldn't you put together a simple thank you for coming into my business, thank you for coming into my restaurant postcard right there that can be sitting at the table. They can simply sign that postcard, put their email address in there, and now you don't have to do the newspaper ad anymore. He can collect all that information, you guys, through a simple tool like that. He doesn't have to worry about spending money on all this advertising to talk to the same group of people. Because in the end, would you guys agree with me that the people who are coming in and using that newspaper ad are probably the same 50 to 100 people that are coming into his restaurant pretty much every single month, right? Am I right? I'm right. So he's trained those people to look in the newspaper on that Thursday of the month, grab those coupons, and come on into his restaurant. And that's when they come in and visit his restaurant. He could save himself thousands of dollars a year simply by collecting their contact information. And he can even ask them, what would be your favorite dish right there? And he's got all that information, and then he can email them something that's specific to them. So you may feel that you don't have all the tools that you need. There are so many great ways. We, in fact, provide an entire list and template structure for how you can put this gratitude marketing into your business with the program that we offer, and you'll have tons of this information at your disposal, so you'll never run out of great ways in which you can simply and easily explode your business with gratitude marketing. Now, secret number 3 is how gratitude marketing can get you amazing results even if you don't have a marketing budget. This is a big one. Because as you can imagine, a few years ago, I was sitting in a position where I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't have enough money to spend on marketing anymore. My business only made $2,000 for an entire year of revenue. All that work. We've got just much left, right? We needed to do something. So I started to think about marketing ideas and marketing ways in which we could generate new sales, but not have to pay for it till the client actually came in and bought something. As I referenced before, we call this reversing the advertising equation. So when you think about gratitude marketing, you guys, it comes in so many forms. And all of these forms that I'm talking about right now, all of them are zero cost to you in the beginning. So you can create info products, ebooks, all sorts of great little checklists and cheat sheets that you can develop for your clients that they would love to receive as a gift for doing business with you. How about just your content? You're developing great content and you're educating your client, you're giving them free stuff, right? That's reciprocity. That's going, here's something from me. Would you like to do business with us? Here's something from me. Would you like to do business from us? That's what your content should be doing for you. Joint ventures, working with other companies, affiliate programs where you have other people offering to sell your product and you pay them only when they sell something. Referral programs where you can use your current client base to help grow your business and offer them a great incentive to do so. Loyalty programs like the one we have in our business, they are super powerful and they automate a lot of your thank yous, which are so important, right? And then thank you gifts themselves, little things that you can give a client after they've purchased from you. All of these are ways in which you can develop gratitude marketing strategies to help your business explode into success and not have to pay at the beginning. Now, the loyalty program that we use completely freed us from this, and this is how it worked. So in 2016, we did a direct mail ad campaign. So we built this really cool direct mail ad, you guys. It was awesome, okay? It literally looked like a $20 bill because we were going to give clients 20 bucks, or we donated, I should say, $20 to a charity on their behalf when they brought in this coupon that they got from a direct mail ad. Super cool program. Our clients loved it. They thought it was really awesome, right? In the end, when I tallied up how much that direct mail campaign cost the store, it was $21,000. $21,000 in cost to run that ad. Okay? Now, Doug is laughing behind the screen because he's heard this story before. So that revenue from that ad was $18,000. So doing the ad, here's the thing that most business owners never realize, is in doing the ad, we spent $21,000, we made $18,000. So we took a $3,000 loss doing that advertising. And that's not to mention the cost of delivering the products and services that they bought. So the $3,000 loss was probably way worse. In fact, it was. But here's the kicker, you guys. Almost all of that $18,000, 17,200 of those dollars were from clients I already had. This was an ad campaign designed to generate new sales for me and to bring in new customers for me. We got 6 of them. We spent $21,000 to get 6 new clients. Terrible. I have to tell you, when the direct mail guy came in to sell me the ad again in January, I told him to get out of my office and fast. Right? Now, the next year, because can you agree with me, you guys, that this is an atrocious way to spend your ad budget? Right? And this is what happens to most businesses. They're just leaking money into their ad budgets because it's not marketing per se, it's just ads. And there's a big distinction. So now the next year, I tallied up how much we spent on saying thank you to our clients, bringing them in again, saying thank you with our loyalty program, what the benefits were that we gave back to our clients. That's a big number, $23,605 it costs us in loyalty benefits to our clients. But you know what that gave us? $337,195 in revenue. And the great part is, you may be thinking, oh man, Michael, that's a lot of money to be spending on marketing. How could I afford that? Guys, we spent the $23,605 only after we made the $337,000. We took almost the exact same marketing budget, the $21,000 versus the $23,000, so they're pretty close, right? Pretty close. We went from a $3,000 loss to a $313,000 increase. That is the power of gratitude marketing. Generating business, creating sales, and then saying thank you to your clients afterwards. Keep the money in your pocket and then say thank you to those people who actually do business with you. Would it be great? Wouldn't it be amazing in your business if all of your marketing budget was spent after you created the sale, not before? Because I'll tell you right now, you can go back to your Yellow Pages company, you can go back to your direct mail company, you can go back to the billboard company, the Yellow Pages, whatever. You can go back to Facebook if that's where you're buying your ads. You can say, hey guys, I didn't get anything from those ads. Would you mind giving me my money back? Would that be okay with you? Can I get my money back, please? I didn't get anything from this. What's their answer going to be? Meh. Right? So what the idea behind gratitude marketing, you guys, is that you do this in such a way that you always, always, always pay after the sale. This is how you can remain profitable, stable, and really power your business. And here's a big tip. One of the things that I learned is that when you're developing your pricing strategy, please guys, always use some revenue to ensure the next sale. That's what your marketing budget is. It's your growth budget. Just keep that in mind. So I just want to, we're moving towards the end here, so I just want to make just one quick question here. Is everyone getting good value out of the masterclass today? You can give me a thumbs up in the window. Are you getting good value out of everything today? Yeah, awesome. Okay, thanks you guys. I hope you're enjoying this. You guys enjoying it? Yeah? So far, so good? Okay, awesome. Well, what I'd like to do, with your permission, is I'd like to show you, right, a little bit. Oh, Doug here, I'm losing my clicker. There we go. A little bit of what we've covered so far, and then just kind of show you a way that in which we can take this a little bit deeper if you want to, right? And reveal to you guys a little bit about what it is that we do that we can really help you guys take your business to the next level. Is that okay with you guys, that we just sort of reveal that and dive into that a little bit deeper? Okay, awesome. So what we've covered so far, secret number one, the dark truth about buying ads and why gratitude marketing is better. I think we can agree that spending money after the sale rather than in hope and pray of the sale is a way better model in which to grow your business. How you can discover the inner gratitude marketing guru and take the guesswork out of your marketing. Like I was saying about my friend Joe, his whole marketing campaign is a whole guesswork. He's got no idea whether he could just simply email all these amazing people and bring them in rather than be spending thousands of dollars every single month to bring them in the door. Way more effective. But the fact is he wasn't asking his clients any questions. He wasn't connecting with them and creating that relationship, so he had no idea how to do it. And then secret number three is how gratitude marketing can get you amazing results even if you don't have a marketing budget. And I hope that was very clear by demonstrating the power of that loyalty program that we use and how we spent $23,500, but we only spent it after we created over $330,000 in business. Massive difference. And we hope that's really clear for everybody. Because success, you guys, this is what people think it looks like, but this is what it really looks like, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys have reached levels of success in your lives and in your business, and it was messy, wasn't it? It had all sorts of ins and outs and different elements to it, and backups and restarts and crashing through walls and stumbling over others. Success is not a straight line. But what I discovered is that there are lots of people who have pushed through a lot of the same barriers that you may be running into. And they may not be able to push through them for you, but they can guide you through the process. And it helps make that squiggly line into one that is way easier to navigate and ultimately way easier to stretch out and get amazing results. Is that something that you guys want? To have somebody who's there that can sort of hold your hand through the process of growing your business and help get you that next level of results? I hope it is, because those guides are very important to your business, and they're one of the key things that I had to overcome to make sure that I was able to be super successful with what we do. And the great part about what we're talking about today, you guys, and the great part about the whole system, our whole entire program, is that you don't have to be an expert in marketing to get amazing results. Gratitude marketing does not require you to be amazingly talented at marketing. It's a system. It's a formula. And what's great about that is we just pour your business into the system, into the formula and the structure, okay? And then you get the results at the end. And you can do the whole process with incredible guidance. Now, what we're talking about is our From Survive to Thrive Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp. Now, do I have permission from you guys just to dive in just a little bit here and tell you a little bit about what our bootcamp is all about and show you how we help businesses take their business from survival mode to thrive mode? Do I have permission from you guys to do that? Would that be okay with you? Just to sort of dig into a little bit. I won't go too deep, but just to illustrate a little bit about what we offer our clients and show them how to make this really happen. And I promise you, if you stay through to the end here, you guys, I will also reveal to you how you can get our most popular product as a gift. No charge whatsoever. You can get our most popular product as a gift, and I'm going to show you how you guys can do that. So in our Survive to Thrive Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp, we have 5 steps, okay? The first step is creating the destination for your business. One of the biggest struggles that I ran into, and one of the things that my business coach helped me identify, and I'll tell you, I'll be totally honest with you, when I work with businesses, this is one of the primary problems they have. They have no destination for their business. They don't have a goal in mind. Their goal is to show up the next day, make some money, get out alive. That's their goal, right? Show up the next day, make some money, get out alive. And at the end of the year, they go, I got this thing back from my accountant. Oh, I didn't make money this year. Or, oh, I did make money this year, right? That's the way a lot of businesses are operated. And it's okay that's just where they were at. But the fact is having a destination in mind is crucial. So in the first step of our Gratitude Marketing Survive to Thrive Bootcamp, we create that destination for you. We work with you hand in hand to really help you establish a great spot for your business. All right? And I love this. This is a sort of a little Japanese saying. It says, vision without action is daydream. Action without vision is nightmare. And that just cracks me up every time. I just love it, right? Because in the end, most of us are living in that second place. right? We're constantly taking action, but we're not sure exactly where this action is leading us. And it's a total nightmare for us. It's a complete nightmare. And ultimately, I want to help guide you, and the boot camp does this rhythmically at the beginning of it to help guide you to that ideal destination for where you want your business to be. So step number 2 is identifying your ideal client. It is impossible, you guys, to develop a wonderful gratitude marketing strategy and system that is going to help your business thrive and reach amazing levels of success without knowing who your ideal client is. And I'll tell you right now, let me share a little story. I thought my ideal client, okay, I thought they were this person right here. Now, maybe it's a little bit of just pure narcissism on my part. I had no idea. But when I was building my business, and before I reached any level of success, to be honest, building it through sheer hard work, I thought, okay, everybody who's coming into my business, they're all in their early 30s, mid 30s. You know, they've got a dog, and they're coming in, and you know that they don't have any kids yet, and this is who I thought my ideal client was, right? Turns out, when I did some more digging, and when I started to use the software and the programs that we offer our clients, this was who my ideal client was. That woman right there. Well, I mean, not exactly her, but that idea, right? 48 to 58 was my ideal client. Female, either a young grandmother or an older mother, right? And they had their 1.8 kids or whatever. And ultimately, that was who my ideal client was. But I'm busy. Can you imagine how terrible my marketing was? I'm busy talking to all the 31-year-olds. Do they want the same thing that the 50-year-old lady wants? No, right? Is it better for me to know who that 50-year-old lady is and to find out what she wants? Would you guys agree with that? So it turns out understanding who your ideal client is one of the biggest keys to being able to really flesh out a powerful marketing system. And you know what's great, you guys? We walk you through that whole process. We have a whole series of questions that we go into that helps you. We work with you to really carve out who that ideal client is so you know exactly who you're creating a message for and who you're marketing to. Very empowering. Step number 3 is crafting your UGS, or we call our unique gratitude strategy. So in other words, in order to serve those perfect clients, the ideal clients you develop in step 2, you need to have a unique gratitude strategy. And I won't dig too deep into this because it gets really, really fascinating. But ultimately, having a unique gratitude strategy is crucial to being able to develop that wonderful reciprocal relationship where those clients are either referring your business like crazy, they're coming into your business like crazy, and they just love what it is that you do because you've developed a unique gifting strategy to make sure that they're receiving that. Now, when we did that at Just About Pets, one of the things we ran into is that we got so good at creating a unique gifting strategy that we had all sorts of ideas about what our clients were getting as gifts, and it was overwhelming. Like, we got so good at it, we had so much information that we got overwhelmed with actually implementing our unique gratitude system, right? Or our strategy, I should say. And so we had to develop a system. So part of that is our actual Stop Investing in Ads and Start Investing in Clients gratitude marketing blueprint. So what we did is we came up with a whole strategy and a blueprint with how we were going to give this unique gifting strategy to our clients. Because one client may love Starbucks, whereas another client may love flowers. One client may love bottles of wine, while another client really loves their car. And it was tough to navigate all this stuff without having a really great system in place to measure that. And that's exactly what our blueprint does. So we created that to help harmonize our business that way. Step number 4 was systemizing the thank yous. As I said, so that you don't experience this overwhelm, we take that blueprint and then we help you carve it into a system. We help you craft a system that helps rhythmically do what it is. And that system is through all sorts of joint ventures that you can do. It's through rewards programs. And this also has to do with how you communicate. So are you doing your gratitude over the phone? Is it through email? How are you implementing these amazing gratitude strategies to help your business grow? That's all a part of what we help you systemize. And step number 5 is knowing how to know. So one of the things you've heard me reference a number of times today is that Your marketing, you guys, it's a black hole for most of us. Am I right? Because in the end, you're not sure what's actually working. So we want to make sure that through this marketing bootcamp, you understand and realize that you can get a really clear picture of how your unique gratitude strategy and the system of it is working if you follow the right key performance indicators, KPIs as they're called. So if you're able to follow those things, and what we do is we help you carve out the ones, build the ones that you need, because your business is unique to you. So we want to make sure the key performance indicators that you're using work for you, that they're the right things to follow. So we're going to help you create the right system to follow, to what I call monitor, measure, and then modify to make sure that your unique drifting strategy is working top notch. And so we walk you through a whole goal worksheet to ensure that you're following that thing really properly. All right. So how does the Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp work? Well, the great part is it is just a smooth layer of silk that goes over what it is you're already doing to ensure that you're getting great results. Now, like a boot camp, we have a start date, and we go through those 5 steps over a 6-week period. So you've got lots of time to be able to implement the things that you're learning. We have rhythmic, different lessons every single week to make sure that you're getting great value. And our next boot camp is actually starting October the 9th. Not the 2nd, as it says right there. It'll actually be October the 9th. That's our next boot camp start. And we want to really make sure that you're getting huge value out of this. So we have several follow-ups afterwards, even after the 6 weeks, you guys, to make sure that the results that you're getting are fabulous and that you're right on track. All right? So what you get inside our Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp. The great part about this is that this is a proven system. Like a lot of other types of systems, they're wonderful in theory. They may work for specific companies, but the way we've designed our bootcamp is that you actually get an incredible series of done-for-you items and done-with-you items that you can put into place in your business and have rocket ship results very, very fast, right? So what you get is step 1, you create the destination. Step 2, discover your ideal client. The 3rd step is crafting your unique gifting strategy. Step number 4 is systemizing the thank yous. And then step number 5 is knowing how to know. And it's a simple marketing program that can increase your sales and, better yet, start to decrease your workload, because now your marketing is happening rhythmically. Now you have new clients pouring in, new clients coming to you on a rhythmic and steady basis, and the fear, the concern about where your business is going gets totally eliminated. And I have to tell you, it is like a weight off your chest when you've got these systems working and humming along in place underneath your business to deliver this fabulous level of client care. So all of this is inside our Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp. And now these are just a few of the different things that people who I've worked with have to say. Just some stuff about us. We'll go back to the slide later. And now our Survive to Thrive Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp, all of this, everything you get, the 6-week program, the follow-ups, everything right now, and you can find this on our website, is $19.97. All right, huge value in here. As you can see, there's massive amounts of value that we give, and there's lots of different pieces to this. But of course, when you invest today, I want to ask you, right? What if all this did for your business when you invested today was start increasing your sales and profits right away? What if you saw 5 to 15% retainership of your clients over the course of the next 6 to 12 months? Would it be worth it? Right? How would your bottom line change inside your business when you put in these practices and you start to get amazing results? How would that make you feel? How would it feel to know that you can put both hands on the wheel of your business now from a marketing perspective, from a client perspective, and guide it exactly where you want it to go? You can take the guesswork out. You can take the fear out of it and know that as you put more resources into your gratitude marketing strategies, pour more clients, and your business just grows and grows and grows on pace. How would that feel? Would this be worth it to do that today? And then when you invest today, you also get some amazing gifts that we're going to offer you that can help deliver huge results right away. So when you invest today, we have our first bonus. So I talked about the blueprint, all right? So our gratitude marketing blueprint, our set is falling in on me, you guys. Here we go. Thankfully, no animals were hurt in the creation of this masterclass. There were no animals injured. And ironically, here's the thing. Come here, James. Come here. James. The funny part is people are like, oh, animals, what are you talking about? Well, here's the thing. There were animals on set. So no animals were hurt in the creation of this video. I promise you, none, not even Mr. James here. Nobody was injured by the tumbling of our sunlight shield. All right. But there were animals on set. All right, so we can jump back to PowerPoint, please, my friend. See, I told you guys it was a live event. Bonus gift number 1 is our Stop Investing in Ads and Start Investing in Clients blueprint. So when you get started, as soon as you get rocking and rolling, within the first little while, or first day, I should say, you get directly into your email inbox our blueprint. So you can take a look at the gratitude marketing journey that you're going to be on and start to put into practice some of the things that you can use in this bootcamp right away. So that's our first bonus gift. We sell this product for $47. You get it as a gift when you get started in the bootcamp. All right. Bonus number 2, you get a 30-minute private coaching session with one of our experts. So within a week of you getting started, we're going to call you. We're going to set up the time with you where you get 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes of incredible value where you get a coach that's going to talk directly to you about your business. They're going to give you customized, specific to you guidance on how to best achieve the results that you want with the bootcamp. In other words, we're going to be able to put in place the pieces that are necessary for you to get your best and your maximum amount out of this gratitude marketing bootcamp. That right there is $197 worth of value delivered in that bonus gift number 2. And bonus gift number 3, this is our most popular product, you guys, and this is what I was getting at before, is this is how you can get it at absolutely no charge, is you get 90 days, so 3 months of access to our basic success subscription. Inside that success subscription, you guys, are some incredible features. I'm so proud of this product. You get monthly access to our Words of Wisdom Expert Speaker Series. What we do is we bring in experts. We bring in lawyers, accountants, bookkeepers, operations experts, social media marketing experts. We bring in fitness and nutrition experts. All these people that could help you grow your business and you, we bring them in. We put them in a live interview process, and you get to tap their brain. You get to get into their head and find out how they can help your business, what it is that they do that could help your business grow. You get to find out from the true experts. How much would it cost you to sit down with a lawyer for an hour, right? Way more than $150 or $50 a month, I should say, that's for sure. And we're going to give you this success subscription at zero cost as a gift from us for 3 months. Plus, there's all sorts of in-depth video archives and much, much more when you pick up this success subscription product. So I get this question all the time. But Michael, what if I'm just getting my business started? What if I don't have the time? If I'm not good at marketing? What if I don't have those repeat customers? Well, I hope you guys. What I hope is that over the course of our 90 minutes together, you've realized that no matter what position your business is in, gratitude marketing can silkily get into your business and help you grow no matter where you are, if you're just getting started or if you have a mature business. And if you don't have the time, man, that's the best part, is that ultimately your time is being spent predominantly in operations. I can almost tell you that verbatim right now. You're probably stuck in your business, making sure your clients are cared for all the time, the services are provided, and everything else. If you don't craft a systematic way of growing your business, I'm telling you right now, you'll probably be stuck there for years. It's a mindset, you guys. It's a choice, isn't it? It's a choice to be stuck where you are in the operations element of your business, pulling all the levers, pushing all the buttons. You now have the choice. You can now decide to take some of your resources and put them into this boot camp and find a brand new level of success for your business that can give you your time back. as I said before, one of the greatest gifts I had with building a business that systematically grows and does what it's going to do on a rhythmic basis that I don't have to watch all the time is that I get to spend time with my amazing little family that started. And my 9-month-old son, he's 9 months old, he's almost walking too, but I get to spend time with him. I can stay with him in the mornings. I can hang out with him at night. I don't have to be always on for my business. Then that's what gratitude marketing can do for you. All right. And if you're not good at marketing, that's okay, because the client's going to tell you what they want. They're going to reveal it right to you. You don't have to be a marketing genius. Use our system, use our formula, and get a phenomenal results simply by giving your clients what it is that they're looking for. And if you don't have repeat customers, as I said before, there's all sorts of phenomenal ways that we can work together through our bootcamp and through our systems that you can then use the referral concepts and everything else to grow your business, even if your customers aren't coming in rhythmically all the time. We've had huge success with clients that sell one-off products. They're like real estate agents who only sell a house maybe every 4 or 5 years to a specific client. We've had huge results with those people. So it's really important to understand that gratitude marketing can be embraced in all facets of business and with any type of business. So the whole package, this is the way it looks, you guys. Our gratitude marketing bootcamp, our stop investing in ads, start investing in clients blueprint. You get 90 days of our incredible basic success subscription. Plus we give you a full 30-minute specific to you coaching call. We're going to get on the phone or through Zoom if this is what you want, and we're going to help guide and coach your business flat out right like that. Now, the $19.97 for the boot camp, $147 for our marketing blueprint, $150 for the success subscription, and our coaching is $197. So the total of this total value that we're offering for you guys today is $23.91. Now, I'm not going to ask you to pay $23.91 today. But I think you would get great value, and I hope that you would agree with me that this whole package we offer, would it be worth it? All of that, all those systems in place and walking through this process to help us take you by the hand and guide you to that next level of business or success in your business, would it be worth it? The great part is today, we're not going to ask for $23.91. All right? And if you go away today not having moved on this particular offer, I'm going to let you know, information alone, you guys, as a business owner and somebody who's been through the crucible of business, it's not enough. It won't get you to that next level. Getting the coaching, getting the accountability is what is so necessary to push yourselves to the next level. As I said before, a big part about transitioning your business is going from being the person that delivers the products and services to being the business owner. And most of us as entrepreneurs were never trained to be business owners. We were simply great at what we did. Well, now you need the coaching and the accountability to push you through to the next level. And this is what helped me thrive. This is the gift that I want to give to you, is the information itself is not enough. You've got to get the next level. All right? So I'm sure that you can see why even at $23.91, this would be a great deal. That you could ramp up your business, that you could get incredible results with this. And this is the whole package. Our From Survive to Thrive Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp, our Stop Investing in Ads, Start Investing in Clients Blueprint, our personalized 30-minute coaching call, and our 90 Days of Success subscription. The full value of $23.91, all right? But that's not what we're going to ask anybody for today. If you want to move forward, if you think that working with Thank You Media, if you want to work with my company and my team, help us guide you to that next point, right? This is today's price. Only $897. All right, it is the get started today price point. This shopping cart, I should say, will only be open for the next 24 hours at this price point. Okay, it is $897, and I believe, right, that you're going to get great value out of that. But guess what? Only $897. Would you agree, you guys, that this would be great value at $897? Yeah, would that be great for your business? Would it be able to help take you to the next level? I believe that, to be totally honest with you, this is hilarious, but the 30-minute coaching call, to get 30 minutes of time, right? And then to have those 90 days of the success subscription, that's worth the $897 alone, let alone the boot camp and the blueprint, right? Just those pieces are phenomenal. But here's the deal. This is our first boot camp. So in October, we're putting together our very first boot camp. So we've done a lot of this training one-on-one with different businesses before and got great results. But I want to build this community. I want a group of people that are all participating. So with this boot camp pricing, this is the first one we're going to do. So I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to make a very special offer today that is only good for our very first boot camp. First time deal, $297. That's it. $297 for the entire package value of $23.41. All of that. So in the end, you get the boot camp. You're going to get the Stop Investing in Ads, Start Investing in Clients blueprint, our 90 days worth of success subscription, and our coaching. You're going to get all of those pieces, every single element to what we offer in our From Survive to Thrive Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp, and these extra gifts, a total value of $23.91. We would like to offer it for you today for $297. That's it. $297. Would you guys agree that's an amazing deal? It's an incredible deal to get that coaching. So if you would like to purchase today, this is the link that you can use. Doug is also going to put it into the chat box, you guys. So if you'd like to buy this product, just go to thankyouMediaGroup.com/bootcamp. The product purchasing page is sitting right there for you. All you have to do is go to that link, and you can buy the product right now for $297. That link will only be available and open for 24 hours. So it will close down as of 6 p.m. tomorrow night. All right. So Doug's going to put that into the chat box. You can follow that link if that's what you'd like and move forward from there. So this is our From Survive to Thrive Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp. All right. And what I want you guys to understand is that this is your use of resources. One of my mentors once told me that the biggest difference between a company that wants to make $1 million, right, and a company that makes $1 million is normally just time. It's just time. So you can grow your company from wherever it is right now. Say it's $100,000 in business, and you can grow it to $1 million if you want to in revenue. And the biggest difference is how long it's going to take you to get there. Is it going to take you 20 years, 15 years, 10 years? Is that how long it's going to take you? With great marketing, you guys, and the guidance through the process. I'm just not selling you ads. I'm selling you an entire marketing system that can help ramp you up and guiding you and coaching you through the process of crafting that. All right? With that process, you save yourself so much time. So much time. Right? What if all this did for you was shrink the time frame from taking your 6-figure business to a 7-figure business, shrinking that time frame from 10 years to 4 years or to 3 years? What if that's all this did for you, was put that in place? Would it be worth $297? I think it would. And I hope you believe the same. Now, just to make sure that I answer any questions that anybody has regarding this product, right? Please, Doug, if you want to open up both the unmute button so people can talk out loud, or the chat box, that would be great. If people have any questions, once again, I'm sorry, because I'm on a Bluetooth microphone, I can't hear you. So we'll have to fix that for our next marketing masterclass. But ultimately, if you have any questions, please fire them off to me. I'm here for you. Does anybody have any questions about the bootcamp? So far, so good. I think it was very thorough, obviously, then, right?
I got a question, Mike. If somebody doesn't sign up for the October 9th, I think you said it starts, when is the next one starting after that one?
Oh, okay. So the next one we've got going on will be starting in November, David. The first date for that, I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest. So it'll be probably the first week of November. I don't know what that exact date is, but that'll be when the next one starts. The other thing to remember too, David, is that the $297 price is a first-time bootcamp price only. So as you can imagine, 6 weeks worth of us working with you and guiding you is wonderful. I'm really looking forward to it. but we won't be able to keep it at this price point. There's a reason this is our first time price point. And so if it's something that you wanted at this incredible deal, I really encourage you to move forward with it.
Okay.
Any other questions from anybody?
Yeah. What day and time are you planning on this?
What day and time are we planning on having class?
Great question. So most of the days for the class will be on Wednesdays. So predominantly on Wednesdays, or based on some flexibility, could be Tuesdays. The classes themselves are going to be 90 minutes. We'll be on a Zoom call, very similar to this one. But the great part is if for some reason on a particular week that time doesn't work for you, all of it is recorded and archived. So you have 24/7 access to everything that you've bought. So once you have it, it's right there. So if you miss week number 3, for example, when we're crafting and we're honing in on the unique gratitude strategy, you can access that 90-minute video, no problem.
What time of day or night do you expect to be holding classes?
Oh, they'll be predominantly the lessons will be in the morning. I'm on the Pacific Coast, so we're going to be doing most of them at around. And as I said, there is some flexibility here based on who we have in the class. This is our first class, right? So I want it to remain as flexible as we can within some parameters. So what we'll be looking at is most likely around 9 o'clock Pacific time or 10 o'clock Pacific time. Great question.
Thank you. And also, Michael, I have a local business that completely collapsed because I've been with medical issues since last November, and I don't know that I'm going to revive it at all. But I do work in a loyalty company.
It's a good question, obviously.
And I want to know if that is something that will be appropriate for me with this program, because I'm marketing merchants, and I don't really know how to do that.
She has a business that has gone crazy.
Okay.
Medical problems last year.
Okay.
And she's wondering if loyalty programs
Oh, okay. Well, the great part is that almost every single type of loyalty program that's used, we can lace in with that, right? I mean, ultimately, the boot camp is about guiding you towards amazing results through both crafting and educating on this system. So we've worked with a number of different styles and concepts of loyalty programs before, referral programs, that type of thing. So we're pretty versatile as far as how you want to apply it. And if, I guess put it this way, these are concepts and strategies and systems that you can put into place that can embrace pretty much every loyalty program that I've ever seen. So, I mean, yours might be very unique, but ultimately, whether it's a stamp card or whether it's a sophisticated rewards card system, pretty much the width and breadth of it, we're able to craft some incredible ways in which you can use it and leverage it, depending on its context, to really help your business accelerate.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and you know what? Sorry, what's your first name? Suzanne. Suzanne, I have to tell you right now, my business, as you can imagine, was also on life support. When I decided to put these practices in place, we were nearly $60,000 in debt, a lot of it credit card debt, which is very dangerous. And we were on complete life support. I'm not pretending when I said that my business was generating $2,000 or less in annual profit just 3 short years ago. So what we've been able to do is and when we put these systems in place, I have to tell you, it is so rewarding. And a business that's in your particular position, looking at gratitude marketing is incredibly important, because you can grow your business now with an expense, yes, but that comes after you've grown, right? How would it feel to get those amazing results and then say thank you to the client or to the other business that sent you that business, right? Make the $10,000 or the $20,000 and then pay the $2,000 in marketing or the $1,000 in marketing. Don't pay $1,000 and then pray. that it's actually going to show up, right? As most of us are often doing with our marketing. So that's why I believe that our systems are in a perfect position to really help you grow and take your business off of life support and help get you into an abundance mindset. Because when you're feeling that way, when you're feeling like, oh, I love my business now. Every day I know how to get new clients. Every day I know how to flow them to me. You can make all sorts of leaps and bounds with your business and do things with it with confidence that you were probably terrified to do before because you weren't sure whether the ice was going to crack right underneath your feet. Because I know that's how I felt. I can empathize. Does that help, Susan?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Any other questions from anybody? I know Darinka's on this right now. Darinka and I are friends. Darinka, do you have any questions about the marketing bootcamp? Nope. Okay, awesome. Good, good, good. Now, I encourage you guys, money is one of the great things that is a renewable resource, right? One of the big things is that when I adopted it, as I was just referencing it with Susan, this is why it made me think of it. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you realize that money is just a resource that's flowing constantly. It's constantly flowing. And you need to, when we hang on to it, when we're terrified of not having enough or losing it, right? We hang on to it, we squeeze the money. And what happens is that prevents the money from actually flowing through our lives the way it's supposed to do. Because you're supposed to use money as a resource, invest it into yourself, invest it into opportunity, invest it into the things that will help your business and you grow so that you can create more resource flow for you. One of the biggest challenges that a lot of business owners face, because they're just people, and a lot of us have the same money skills that our parents have taught us, is that we hang on to every penny because we're terrified of losing it. And what winds up happening is that it stops flowing to us because we're never investing it, we're just letting it go, right? We're not letting it just flow through our lives properly. So money is a resource, and you can always make more of it. And what I want to guide and coach you to do is to make a lot more of it by delivering more transformational experiences to your clients. Because that's what this is all about. You have a client, that client needs you, they want to work with you, they may just not know you're there, they may not have any idea how to work with you, and that's what our Gratitude Marketing Bootcamp educates you on and guides you and coaches you to build, is a funneling system that continues to promote yourself to new and existing clients to help your business go from survival mode to thrive mode. Awesome, everybody. I really appreciate you guys being on here today. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I just want to say I am much appreciative you be here. I hope everybody got great value out of today. Did everybody get some good value out of today's, the 3 secrets and everything else? Yeah? Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. It warms my heart to I can't hear it, but I can see it on the screen. And James also says thank you very much. He's just trotting over here. So through our little Sept disaster and everything else, thank you so much for being in this Gratitude Marketing Masterclass today. I hope that we get a chance to work together and we'll go deeper with this work in the future. Other than that, I'd like to say thank you so much for your time, and yeah, just much gratitude from me to you guys. All right. So thanks so much. Once again, follow that link. It is www.thankyouMediaGroup.com/bootcamp. It's in the chat box if you want to find it. That link will only be active for 24 hours. All right. And I encourage you guys. It's yes, it's $297 invested in yourself. Invested in you. Get your business to that next level of success. Take the weight off your chest, right? And take the opportunity to work with someone who knows where you are, who's been in a desperate position with their business, who's been through that crucible, and who can guide you through that process, right? You don't hike Kilimanjaro by yourself. You get a guide, you get a Sherpa that helps take you up the mountain. Are they your steps? Yes, they are. Is it your backpack? Yes, it is. But you would never think to do it by yourself, right? So I encourage you, get that guidance, get that coaching that's necessary, take advantage of this incredible price, and take your business to the next level. All right? Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you being on this masterclass. And until we see you inside the boot camp, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.